Welcome to the first episode of TBD, also known as To Be Direct or To Be Drunk. We got our guests here. Let me first off introduce the big homie Wayne.
I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm
Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, peoples?
That's right. Mrs. Castaneda over here. Say what's up. And of course, we got Justin Bieber of Yokosuka.
What's good, guys?
What's going on?
Hope y'all enjoy the show.
All right, so the first off, right, the topic that we're going to cover in this first episode is going to be about social media. More specifically, it's about relationships, social media, and you know we gonna go in depth. So stay tuned. They got a lot of inputs, all right.
Like that.
So you're gonna want to stick around and learn you a thing or two. Okay, so social media. Let's first kick off with. How you guys are pretty well versed in social media, right? Wayne, I know you be posting some real stuff on social media. You don't hold it back, you don't filter. You know, she stays on social media. She be posting like every hour.
Oh, and they're private.
And then, Justin Bieber, you already know he got his social media presence out there.
You got to,
man.
It's always been a question in my mind, right? When you get in a relationship and they say it has to be social media official, like Facebook official, what are your thoughts on that? Like, is that a thing? You gotta put it on blast for everybody to see? Why or why not?
Okay,
Let's start off with you, Wayne.
First and foremost, let me say, if you're not willing to acknowledge your partner or whoever you're with, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever in between, if you're not willing to, whatever. If you're not willing to acknowledge that, then it ain't that real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I mean, some people take social media as a joke and they say, oh, I don't have to do this on social media, because you don't know what happens in my real life and yada yada. And I get that too.
Right.
But at the same time, if you have a social media account and you're active on it, then why would you not? Let people know or let someone know that you have somebody in your life. But then on that same note, you get into that trap almost, where it's like you got a man or a woman in the relationship and they're like, if you don't put me on your social media, where all the hoes at? Basically, that's what they're asking, right?
Yeah.
Basically, if you don't put me on your social media, it's a problem, So I mean, it's a double-edged sword, Like I understand both sides of it. The joint accounts, I know you do the Vina Castaneda, Marcus. That's one thing, but some people only do. Like there's couples that are like, we can only have a joint account.
We post
We don't have
together.
joint
That
account.
shit is whack. Like that is weird.
This is the person.
We don't have though.
Right. That's only you naming your account that, right? But some couples they're really like,
oh yeah,
oh no, you can't have your own Facebook account.
Right.
You can't have your own Facebook account.
I have two
We
though.
have a Facebook
We
account. Yeah,
have a Facebook account.
we have a Facebook account. That shit's weird.
Yeah,
That's some control issues.
Yeah,
I know.
That's some control issues.
I agree with that.
Justin Biebs, what are your thoughts?
No.
Is it what's the deal with Facebook
the thing,
official?
It's got to be a mutual understanding, like depending on like how serious they take social media, like Facebook. I mean, some people love to post their relationship photos, all that stuff. That's one thing. So like, if that's the case and all of a sudden you're in a relationship and you're not being as consistent on that level, then it's a problem because I know how you are on social media. But if he or she's very introvert, they don't like posting on social media and they know they don't like to post their relationship status and that's a different scenario altogether. You know what I'm saying? You're crying about me not posting you. That's just silly. It's just social media. But now it's part of the culture.
Oh yeah.
It's all part of the culture. So like, it's not like mandatory, but it's like
It's
part
expected.
of. It's expected to like put your relationship status. There's got to be a mutual understanding on both ends.
Yeah.
So like, if they take it seriously, prior to that relationship, how they were on social media, then that's different. Like, then like all of a sudden they change up, like how they're like all of a sudden now they're like very shy about posting. Like, nah, I know how you were beforehand, so why can't we,
What's different?
show them,
Yeah.
what's different now?
Let's do that.
Yeah,
For sure.
And joint accounts, I think it's a little micromanaging, but I mean that's what
Micromanage. What is that?
Yeah.
It's like microwave.
Not that little, okay? But it's too much control.
Yeah.
Y'all can have private accounts or your own account. I think I should be able to trust my significant other, to be able to handle their business accordingly.
But what if your ex future girlfriend wants to, joint account?
I tell the kid,
Are you gonna?
Kick rocks.
kick
Are you gonna say yes or no?
Baby.
Kick a fire hydrant on the curb of the road.
But what if you are serious with her, And
I
then
mean, look, that's,
she would ask
that's
you.
where we draw the line. All right, we're gonna fight over like having a joint account. I think a relationship is way above that. I
Way
mean,
above,
yes, as far as the whole showing each other out, that's that one realm. But if we're gonna make a compromise off a joint account on Facebook,
Yeah.
we gonna tell the lawyers that when we get a divorce?
Right.
I mean, fucked up. Like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Right. Boundaries.
You know,
So, no.
it's just what? No, that's not gonna
Boundaries.
not gonna fly with me.
Beebs has spoken.
Beebs
has spoken.
Beebs
Sir,
has
you gotta put the
spoken.
truth out
All
there.
right, what about you? Oh, we also do Tagalog too. So, you know, for our Filipino
What?
audience, you know, Miss Castaneda, she speak Tagalog. I speak Tagalog too. So,
I'm
shout
gonna
out to
try. I'm gonna try to
shout out to
talk.
mga tropa namin dyan. Nagtatagalog din po
Oh
kami.
wait, hey you.
alright?
Hi,
Yeah. See what's
Hi.
up? Mga
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 ka.
ya
walwala.
Alright.
Walwala na.
But yeah, ano sa tingin mo? What are your thoughts about, you know, pagka pinost sa social media? Kailangan bang official sa social media pagka magkarelasyon na kayo?
You understand what I'm saying?
I just asked her the same thing.
No, I'm gonna try to talk in English.
Okay, that's fine. Does it need to be Facebook official?
It doesn't have to be need, like, you know, in social media, but I think it depends on people. Kasi parang we have a different, you know, different way of thinking, different what you call that? Yung nararamdaman, di ba?
Feelings.
Yeah, feelings.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, there's no certain way to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we have a different way of thinking.
Yeah.
So
Every relationship is different.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
and
right,
then
right.
you have just, for me, it's the case is you have just to compromise who you with,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta adjust.
You both agree
You know, you have to
or you
adjust with
both
the person.
disagree,
Okay.
I can
Right.
agree. I can understand both sides.
Yeah.
and of course you can adjust,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what he wants or what he don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. Compromise. Yeah.
Compromise.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay.
Right.
Now,
So,
when the
Yes, I survived.
that also brings to the point. There's a difference between compromise and demands.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
And you gotta
So
know, you know,
that's
there's
where
a
you
clear
gotta
line.
draw. Right.
No, I-
Or, you know,
Me
boundaries.
Me personally, I would never try to lose myself trying to compromise or like meet demands. That just
Yeah.
change my
Exactly.
how I
Exactly.
am.
But what about the girl? What about the woman? If she gonna tell, like, same what you saying right now, what you gonna do?
Well, my question to her would be if she was to say, "Oh, you know, I love you so much, and you're really willing to end our relationship over not having a joint Facebook
like I
account."
Yeah.
I mean, I have to ask her the exact same thing.
What about
Are you really willing
Right,
to
like-
end our relationship
that.
over not having a joint Facebook
No,
account?
but
What
what
are you so
about-
uncomfortable with?
But what about not joining? It's like, oh, why you're not posting my pictures, or why you're not
That's
in
different,
relationship
though.
with
That's
me?
different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different?
would
It's
say
not a.
that's
It's not a.
different.
It's not just one account to recognize that you guys are a couple. You guys have your own.
Specific,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, all right, we're cool with doing this.
Yeah.
You're hiding me, like that's
Yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
Like y'all know,
Right.
I would do that. Like,
Been
dude,
there, done that.
It's like
been there, done that. Down that road.
it's like we're together in a secret. We're so private.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a girlfriend, but I'm single.
But I'm the only one that knows that.
Everybody else is like,
You feel me?
It's like, you feel it?
I
You're the
feel
only
that.
one who knows
That's
that
like memory
you're in a
lane.
relationship, but your girlfriend doesn't.
Yeah.
yeah, like what the fuck's that shit?
Right. Right.
That ain't fair.
So, what about that?
You feel what I'm saying?
So, is that okay with you?
Hell no. There you go, kick a fire hydrant.
That's right.
Tell Fred.
That's right.
Okay.
Get on up out of here.
Get on up out of here.
Okay.
What about
Thank
you?
y'all for answering the question. Of course, y'all got to take a shot. It's not gonna be to be drunk if we're not drinking, right? So,
Sir.
you feel
Really?
me? Yeah, we gotta
Take a shot?
Yes, answering the question properly. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, a full-blown
Yeah.
conversation
That was,
was a
that
shot.
was good. And if y'all not drinking like this, kung hindi kayo uminom ng ganitong gamit nyo, y'all slacking, man. Y'all get on this
Tabo!
level, right? Tabo.
But that should be a thing. Tabo.
Ang pangat ng lasa, Chad.
What?
Oh my God.
Okay, so that brings me to our next question, right? Pag in a committed relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, does your significant other need access to your accounts? Thoughts?
Absolutely. If they request it or they feel like they need it.
That's true, right?
I mean, even if they don't feel like they need
because
it.
it's like,
I'll tell you that from personal experience. I mean, everything just seems to work easier if that level of trust and that level of communication is always there. Like, hey, can I see your phone?
Yep.
Like,
You can have it for a week.
For a
Yeah.
fact, like,
You can have it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That just proves.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
it's a little
not
petty,
gonna
like, for me to see your phone, but if you're like rebellious over it, why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, there's something in there, something about your phone you don't want me to see.
Right.
Or you don't want me to see.
Right.
yeah.
And I mean, honestly, if it's social media and you don't have anything to hide, what reason do you have to not allow
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
access to your social media? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? What's they got access to
I
your bank
agree.
account.
Yeah.
They got access to your bank account, but
Yeah.
they don't have access to your Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
That's
problem
weird.
there,
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a problem, yeah.
So we gotta.
This thing is kicking, man.
You feel that? I'm getting a little
Yeah,
warm.
you're getting red.
I think I'm
Mapula,
getting red.
Tomato. Oh, lava.
Cherry tomato.
We got another
Say what's up.
conversation started.
Say
This is our
hello.
guest, a special guest.
Say hi.
Hi,
to
she's
people.
Kiana. Her
That's
name's
right.
Kiana.
She about to get hired for modeling.
Beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Y'all give your significant other access right now.
Right
to
now.
that account, all right?
Right now.
Okay, give me your account.
And if you don't, you a hoe.
Okay. I feel that. I think that we need a
That
shot on
requires
that.
a shot?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Prepare
You don't
us.
like this, I mean?
I'll take one.
That's rough.
Yeah, you have to take one because we already
I'll
took
take
one.
Right. You show the audience what we sitting on,
Oh,
bruh.
yeah.
What we got here? How do you say that, Wayne? Glenn Levitt. That's right.
Glen 11.
14-year blend.
Non-sponsored yet.
Non-sponsored. Also comes in 10 years and 22. Okay? Single malt Scotch.
That's it. That's it.
Sponsored. They're gonna pay you
Get a
$10 for that.
Hey, I'll take it.
yeah.
$10.
This is our
$10 I didn't have.
Straight from your bank account.
Right.
Straight from the bank
Straight
account.
from the bank.
This your shed.
I will take it.
Oh my
Right,
god.
right. Kampai.
I don't need one.
Like,
Marco Walwal.
Oh, let's go, mga kawalwal. Inom mo na.
Walwala na.
Wala na. You hear me? You hear me?
Let's go. Okay.
that.
That's warm. It's warm over here, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's warming up.
On to our next question. TBD. Still on TBD. Stay tuned in. We got a lot of good questions coming up.
Be direct to be like
If
wasted.
They can hear you. Talk it loud.
Walwal.
I'm not used to that. It's like, God, them motherfuckers are there.
You gotta be famous now.
okay,
This is the real.
if your significant other, right? Pag ang significant other mo, they ask you to block a person or unfriend a person.
Yes.
We getting hot, huh? I know you feel that.
My eyes, bro.
If
Yeah, that's a good
If
question.
your significant other asks you to block or unfriend somebody, male or female, how do you feel about that? Big homie Wayne,
I'm gonna do it.
you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Was-
Hands down.
No,
But like,
no
but
arguments, no
first-
nothing. He's just gonna be like, all right.
Feet down, feet down.
Oh. Go ahead.
So, like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna ask the questions. Like, so what's the deal? Like, what's the background?
Okay. What's the context?
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I used to feel that way.
Yeah.
Right? I used to be like,
Maybe like
I ain't blocking shit. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't
No, I'm
You
blind.
can't tell me
You
nothing.
can't tell me who I'm friends with.
I know, right?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
because you feel some type of way, that
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with me.
yeah.
But as my relationship progressed, and as I matured a little bit, I realized, for what? I don't give a fuck about them people.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One
I don't
less.
care about them people. A Facebook friend? Block? Bullshit.
Wait, like,
Delete? Block? Throw that fucker away? I don't care. You happy? Okay.
We good?
We
Yeah.
good? All right.
All right.
find the
I'm gonna add her again later.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Would you rather offend somebody
Yeah.
that,
Yes, that's true.
you barely ever see and you're probably just friends with them on Facebook
Yeah.
because y'all went to high school 13 years ago? Not shit.
Yep.
20 years ago for me?
Yeah.
I ain't that fucking old. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather offend that
Yeah.
person or the fucking person you have to be around every day, all
I
day,
know, yeah.
Right.
and just have them mad and upset? It ain't worth it.
No,
Yes.
it's not.
Absolutely, it's not
Absolutely
worth it.
not.
everything
Yeah.
you're saying.
Oh.
Who am I? I'm feeling like Jesus.
I'm feeling.
It's alright.
But like,
easy, bro.
I'm just curious. Like,
Patayin
so
mo na
why
lang.
am I blocking them? I'm a blocker, but like, so
Patayin mo
what's the
lang.
deal? Like, what's
Huwag kang
you know what I'm saying? You know the whole, you know how this
why
shit.
would you
Lamigin
want me
ako.
to block them?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
what's is this an occurrence? Like, you
Yeah.
know, what are you doing on the side with this person?
Yeah, I mean,
But, like,
don't
what's
get me
the-
wrong. I would love to know.
But I'm a block. I'm
yeah,
just-
right.
I'm
I would love
ass.
to
I'm just
know
gonna just be
why
a
you
robot.
want me to block
blah
them.
blah blah. You know.
You know, but you know, I mean, we got kids, we got a
Yeah.
house, we got a family,
Yep.
we got all of these things. You know. Delete my Facebook. All right, fuck Facebook.
Deactivate.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
fuck it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, but
I got Snapchat. I got Instagram.
You in the snap?
I got WeChat.
Hey, you know what I'm
Weird.
saying?
I got WhatsApp.
Gets more people in
I have Tinder.
Hey.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. I don't have.
Fucking Tinder. That's Tinder. That's
And
I
this
heard
shit.
it. I
That's
heard
when we
You
cut.
heard that?
Yeah, that's a
I
cut.
don't have that one.
So
He
that.
had Tinder before, so.
Okay, first of all,
Is Tinder
nothing
a
wrong with
Tagalog
Tinder.
word?
No, it's English. Yeah, right? Oh, he knows that. Yeah, right?
Tinder?
You know that, right? Oh, see? Hey, can you explain it to him?
No, me too.
Explain it to him.
What, Tinder?
Yeah, Tinder.
You know what Tinder is?
God, good what the fuck?
don't put that on him. Yeah,
Hey, explain it to him. Justin Bieber, come
He's
on.
an old man, but he knows what Tinder is.
Hey.
Come on, come on.
Tinder, man.
Explain, what is Tinder?
Night.
What is Tinder?
Alright, so. Alright, Mr. Willie Neely, Tinder.
He said the full name.
Your
the full name.
Android device,
Government out there,
whatever,
bro.
you know, your Google, what do you got? Google five, what's that shit called?
Pixel.
Pixel?
That thing.
iPad, you know.
The phone.
Yeah, the phone, the cellular device.
Yeah.
You know, it's a third-party application. You can download it.
What
Calm down, let me explain.
Application.
Download it, get gold. You know, you can search people all around the
Okay,
world.
okay.
Put in your bio like you about to go
And
somewhere.
nearby, right?
No, seriously, like every time we used to go on trips, I'd say, hey, we're about to hit this, you know, port or like, you know, Miami, or I'm about to go to Denver for 2 weeks. Hit me up, yada yada yada. International love, you feel what I'm saying?
To Mr. Worldwide.
I'm a gentleman. God-fearing man.
When you're sleeping,
Oh
yeah.
man.
When I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping.
And then, hey, you have to explain, like, if you slide,
Yeah,
right?
so like,
You gotta
what I
swipe,
do, I
right?
just like,
What's the
I
swipe?
slide
Slide.
hard right. Anybody. Show me the money. Ric Flair. Like, that's
Yo,
what
boy,
you do. You
Wally.
slide right, and then all the ugly bitches, the weird bitches, you know what I'm saying? You just you re-slide to the left. You go to the left, and right, start. But you throw them bitches away. You know what I'm saying? Like, throw them bitches out the fucking Tokyo Bay. Where the fuck you want to put them? You know what I'm
But
saying?
I heard about it because Abby, hi Abby. Abby is telling me that if you slide, right? Swipe or slide?
So
Swipe,
swipe, yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, swipe.
So like on Tinder, right? Alright. Third party application, let's do a
Tell
review.
him. Tell him.
All your cellular devices, take Tinder, download it from your app
right
store,
here?
right? Right here? Oh
Yeah.
shit, I forgot that one. So, you slide right.
Slide right, slide right.
Fucking match with them. You slide left, that's an ugly bitch. ain't whatever, like, I don't want to fuck with that person. Slide right, you might gonna marry that person.
Slide right, you might marry her. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Not me.
I'm trying to slide.
No.
Hey,
maybe.
but he's using that before, right? Hey, you told me that.
Uh-oh.
Then
No.
somebody.
Full disclosure, people. I have never, ever. Y'all have never seen me on Tinder. I have never used Tinder at all whatsoever.
In the US, right?
No. I will say I have used the OG Plenty of Fish, POF.
Oh,
At
everybody
one
used
point.
POF.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody used POF.
You know what I'm talking
You're
about.
28?
Yeah.
28, okay.
Oh, man. Don't
Wait,
blast like that. That's a cut. That's a cut.
Hey.
28, 27,
Yes.
31.
28, 30, so shut the fuck up.
Stop with them numbers, dog.
Yeah, god damn. You
All y'all motherfuckers
not my
are-
government name, not my age. I'm not fucking
Bro, y'all like my kuyas, y'all my fucking fathers, my senseis, goddamn, y'all everything under the fucking sun.
What is this for? Oh my god.
It's a micro-
It's like a brush on my face.
Shut up, Angel.
Like for my blush on.
I thought you was about to say something else. This nigga,
Like my
man.
balls, my hair, and balls.
She drunk, bro. Don't listen to her.
By the way, we got some explicit stuff going on, so parental guidance is advised.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, sir. I like that too.
Okay,
Yes,
here we go. Y'all ready?
sir.
Okay.
Been ready.
The next question
Always
we got
ready.
here, all right? In your opinion, how is social still Glenn Levitt, still not sponsored,
Not sponsored.
still waiting on it.
Yep.
How is social media constructive or destructive to a relationship?
So constructive, like beneficial.
Yeah, how's it beneficial or,
It can bring like people together. Like you might have dated or married somebody that's very introvert or like very personal. Just private.
Okay.
And like you get them on that social media. Because that's like what you like to do. That's like the normal thing now, right?
Yeah.
You can branch them out to like make them more expressive, more like comfortable in like expressing or appreciating y'all's relationship. Because back in the day, like I said, Facebook doing that is, it's like, oh, that's not serious. That's not all right. You're showing me off on social media. That's all right, whatever. That's not like.
That wasn't the
productive.
norm back then.
That's not the norm. Now
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of expected. It's,
Yeah. Okay.
As far as like destructive, I think a lot of the social media now is over impressing people that don't matter in your life.
Yeah.
Have your inner circle. Don't trust nobody.
Yep.
To that extent. But your fam, right? Y'all are my fam. So
Yep.
cheers to that.
That's right.
Dang.
Okay. My man's looking for a reason to drink. You better take that shot glass though. Just saying.
That's what
That's
what we do. I love y'all.
That's right.
Every
Okay.
one of y'all in here.
Right here. Family.
Glenn Levitt.
Glenn Levitt.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to
14
Glenn Levitt.
years. Shout out to Glenn
That's right.
Levitt. What's up, baby?
Ooh. Hit different.
I like social media to express whatever the fuck I want and not care what people think.
What about you?
What is
Goddess?
it? The question.
What are
again.
your thoughts? Paano nakakatulong o nakakasira? How is Facebook or social media constructive or destructive sa relasyon in a relationship sa mga tao? Paano nakakasira o nakakatulong?
Oh. Constructive is nakatulong, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Constructive if it's you're using it in a positive way.
Okay.
But
Okay, what are the positive ways you're using it?
like you're using it in a positive way, or like posting a positive
You're saying influencing people to kind
Yeah.
of like, hey, you should do this with your family, or you should do this with your partner.
Because sometimes we don't know what to do, and sometimes we get that from social media, right?
Okay.
I like that. though.
Right? Like nowadays it has a lot of quotes, something like that, that I didn't know. For me personally, when I saw something quotes like that, oh yeah, it's very true. You know what I mean? But I didn't think about that at first. Before, right?
Okay.
So it will help for people
Okay.
to see that, right?
Yeah.
So if you post positively and good quotes or something, you will get something lesson or like lesson.
It'll influence people to okay.
Yes.
You know what? She's right. What she posted, I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Because for me, I'm not more on. I mean, the way I am thinking, I can express it properly, the way I want to. But
Yep.
because of quotes and everything like that, I'm like, oh, okay, this is
Maybe
what
you
I'm.
get a quote
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that's what
You know
I mean.
what? I can-
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I want to say, like that.
Okay. So that's
So for that, it's
constructive.
constructive.
But how can it be destructive? Paano nakakasira naman sa relasyon?
As a relation for the couple.
Yeah.
So for relationship is
Nah, go ahead. Keep going.
for relationship is like katulad dun, parang yung mga pinagsiselosan.
Okay.
Right.
When you get jealous, okay.
Yeah, when you get jealous. Yeah, right? For no reason.
Yep. Okay.
Like what if for most for women's right?
Amen.
Right? Diba? For women's is like, why did you heart? Why did you like? Right? Why did you follow her?
Why'd you heart that?
Yeah, why you
kind of liked it. Why'd you heart it?
You know what I mean?
Why did you put a heart on it?
Yeah, why? Why did you add her? For what reason?
Right.
So for me, because sometimes
Why is this bitch geek?
right? But for women, it has a big reason. I mean, big meaning for us.
Okay.
Why did you like it? Why did you add this person for women's?
Even though it might not be that serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because men and women is not
We're
the
not
same
the same.
level of thinking.
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I mean?
What's small to us could mean the world to them, and what could mean
Yes.
the world to us
Yes.
could be like something minuscule for them, right?
Yeah. That's what I want to say in English, but I can't say in English. So.
Mga katropa, got y'all, man. I'm the translator. English,
Yeah.
Tagalog, akong bahala sa inyo.
Because for us, for women, we think very complicated. I admit that. You know what I mean? So why did you like it? Why did you add her? Why did you can't block them? You know what I mean? So maybe that's a destructive, because not every couple can compromise.
But then that brings us back to our
Right.
our first question. You got to compromise, right?
Right.
It's all about compromise.
Oh yeah.
What is your partner comfortable with, and
Yep.
what are they not comfortable with, regardless of why?
Yes. But my question is, what about you guys? Are you guys okay if if your partner add someone or love heart put on heart on their post? Is that okay with you guys?
All right.
You guys
I think I think I really
It doesn't mean
depends
anything?
on the-
It could be a thing.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
look-
right? Oh, see?
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's what I'm saying. I think it depends on the situation. You know what I mean?
Okay, what's the context?
I mean, if Bloodly Body the hell, male stripper is posting a picture and she hearting his shit.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Of course, obviously.
Okay, for that we're the same.
We gonna talk
But I
about
Men and women
this.
are the same.
But I mean, if it's a high school friend and he's showing, hey, I lost fucking 300 pounds, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, more power to you.
Care? You know what I'm saying? Heart it. That don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That don't bother me at all.
Yep.
You
But
know?
doesn't it sound crazy, like looking at how we're talking like now, but like 10 years ago, us like looking forward, like
Yeah.
this is crazy. Like
Right.
this is how the culture is, right?
Yep. Culture is evolving.
It matters.
Right.
Yep.
Like
Which
if I
social
see-
media is such a big part
That's
of
what I'm saying.
not only culture,
Yeah.
but relationships.
Yeah, relationship,
In
yeah.
general,
Yes,
whether it's a
absolutely.
friend
Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, it doesn't matter. Social media is a huge part of relationships
Yep.
nowadays. What's
Yep.
up, baby?
Right? That's why.
That's almost something that you have to consider when you get in any relationship, right?
Yep.
Because
Yes.
that's kind of like the early phase of your relationship is like, okay, do we make it official on our platform, our social media platforms?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we post?
That's what we.
you know?
That's what we come back to that
Yeah.
question.
Yep.
Like how serious are y'all like social media?
Exactly.
Were y'all like about that beforehand?
Yeah.
If y'all are, then yeah, then
Hey, and
I
hey.
expect that. But if
Yep.
not, then it's
Yeah, and then this is the example. It's like when you met someone or you know her from the past, and then you're just gonna react like, "Hey, you're so beautiful today." I mean, you're so beautiful. Like in Facebook, it's just like the same for me. For my own opinion, it's like if you comment like, "Yeah, you're so beautiful," and then in personal, you're gonna say, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and your partner is here. Is that okay? You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why it's very,
That's when you just don't get in your feelings.
right?
So-
You know what I mean?
Man, like you
For
don't
me,
get
it's
your
just the
feelings
same.
in every little thing. You
Yes.
know, like you trust your wife, you trust your spouse. Like you know, like.
No, I mean for me, why you need to comment or why you need to heart or like something
So I'm gonna
if you don't need to.
like
or
simplify.
if I mean if it don't have benefits for you
yeah.
or for our relationship.
I think to simplify what she's saying, right? To the fellas, sa mga Pinoys dyan, kung hindi nyo sasabihin sa in person, if you're not gonna say it to that person in person,
Why say it online?
why would you say it
Yeah,
online?
for me.
And you think that that's acceptable,
Right? Yeah, you-
and I think that there's a line, and it gets blurry when you're on social media because, like you said, like you guys have alluded to a lot of times during this session, social media is a huge part of the culture, but I think that the lines get blurred when you're on social media. That in a sense that a lot of people feel more bold to say certain things on social media that you wouldn't certainly say in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi kung
Bakit?
hindi naiintindihan
Yeah.
ng mga lalaki, yung mga lalaki na nagre-react,
Yeah.
nagla-like, nag-heart,
Yeah.
nagko-comment sa mga social media.
Yeah.
And then syempre magtataka kayo bakit nagagalit yung mga karelasyon nyo.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Because para na rin kayo nagre-react sa mismong personal na
Yeah, in
nangyayari.
person.
Di ba? In person na nangyayari. So parang kung kasama ba yung girlfriend mo, magre-react ka ba na ang ganda mo naman? Or heart, pupusuan mo ba yung tao na yun in person nakasama yung jowa mo? Because nowadays, it has a lot of people or couples is fighting about it. Like why you heart, why you like, why you follow, why you add them, right? And then the guy like saying, why? It's only ad or blah.
It's only
Why
social.
it's
It's
only
only
comment?
Facebook. It's only Instagram.
but
it's only
That's
Snapchat.
an excuse for all them situations. That's how you know it's a red flag.
But Facebook is not far from reality. You know what I
it's
mean?
not.
It's
You're
not
right.
far,
I agree.
right?
It's not far
from reality.
Right.
It's like when you
It's an extension of our reality.
Social media is a doorway.
Yep. It's a doorway. Yep.
even we don't like it, to think like that, but if it is like that,
Yep.
right?
Facts. Yep.
Which goes back to, you know, the earlier question, you know, if she asked me to, hey, delete this girl. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Obviously, you feeling some type of way.
It's like,
so,
hey,
all right.
after that, delete this girl. It's just like, okay, don't hang with that girl. It's just like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because what's the point? You will see what? Her post about what? Her titties or something, or what? His her butt or something. Oh, you don't need to see that. Right? So unfollow, delete. For us, okay, this is for my opinion, not for
No,
everyone.
and it's a good thing that we're getting a woman's opinion. You know, that's why we have this collective. You know, a wide range of
ang daming mga
thinking.
babae.
Yeah,
Ang daming mga babae. I know, ang daming mga babae na nagagalit na gano'n yung ginagawa ng mga karelasyon nyo.
And this is why we do this, para sa inyo, you know, so you guys can learn some things para may matutunan kayo from our perspective.
Para sa mga naguguluhan ng mga lalaki.
That's right.
Na bakit nagagalit yung mga jowa namin dahil nag-like, nag-add, nag-follow, mga ganon. Yun lang, di ba?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for me.
I think that I think kailangan natin mag-shot. We need to take a shot after that question.
Mga kawalwal!
Yeah,
Mga karawal.
Because I don't want mga kawalwalan, right? Because you know what?
koala bear.
This conversation we already talked about it.
Follow for future contents because we're gonna talk about this later. But it's all the stuff that I'm asking is stuff that we've talked about.
Diba?
Yeah. We'll talk about it. And on that, we will take a shot. And then we'll go on to
That's
the
the
next
last question?
No. We got a last question. We got one more question. One more. Stay tuned.
Destructive, yeah. Very destructive. Ang Facebook talaga very destructive nowadays, right?
Constructive or destructive. Depends
Yeah,
on
but
how you use it.
like I said, it's a disadvantage and advantage. Like the social media.
Especially when you talk about relationships, you know, it can make a break.
Hey, it's a double-edged sword.
Make a break. By far.
Yeah.
Our last question is:
You don't learn today, girl. Oh.
Is it appropriate? Okay lang ba? Is it appropriate to post relationship problems on social media?
Hell.
Oh. Okay.
Right now. Can I take over this?
Okay, I have.
All right, we're gonna start up with
It's
JB's.
funny,
All right,
'cause, like,
JB's
I'm the
got.
most inexperienced. Like, I've never been married.
But I have both sides.
Almost married. That's
Both sides explanation.
That's a whole ass another. Just from my perception, my observations, me learning, because I always love learning.
Yep.
From all y'all. Y'all older than me.
Yep.
Oh, you older than me.
Y'all like my
What are you
sensei.
talking This dude.
Y'all like, but I mean,
You want to give them our social, bro? Go ahead.
I'm fried.
Hey, you want this? You
Y'all
want
like my
this?
mentor. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like just from my observations of learning, man, that's like a hairy balls, the koala sack. What's the
TBD.
question?
Think before you drink.
There you go.
TBD.
Okay, is it appropriate
Oh yeah, problems on Facebook. Yeah. No, absolutely not.
to post your problem?
I mean, that's common sense. Like, there should be no reason why you should ever post any of your personal problems on Facebook. That should be between you and your spouse. And if like you want to tell your inner circle or whoever you know been to, that should be between y'all.
Yep.
It should never go on Facebook. If it goes on Facebook, that's like a challenge, like a beef. Like y'all want like you're on some fucking pox shit. Like
Hear that,
you
what I
want
said?
that fucking drama, just fucking that you know like that drama. That fight.
Yep.
You're insinuating something to happen. You're waiting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's my
If that's
thing.
what you want, that I respect that. Whatever. You know, that's.
No, hell no. That's garbage.
You don't have?
I
Garbage?
respect
It's trash.
Yes, that's trash. I don't
okay.
respect that.
Well,
I don't agree.
Why?
I
me.
respect it like in a way like, all right, that's what you want, whatever. That's your business.
Yeah.
Would I do it? No. I would
for
never
you,
do that.
no,
I
okay.
would not condone it.
Look,
Okay.
So here's my thing. When I scroll, I never, and all of y'all are my friends on Facebook.
Yep.
I have never in my entire life posted not
About
just a
drama,
relationship problem, but any problem that I've ever had in my life
Yeah.
on social media.
No, it's a real guy.
And I don't understand why anyone would do that. I really don't. So when I scroll through my Facebook, right, and I see people that do that, because I have people on Facebook that do that, you know, they'll post their entire life problem, you know, entire relationship problem, you know, getting beat up by their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, they post it.
Yep.
You know? I can't even look at it. I scroll right past it. I start to read it, and I'm like, oh, hell no. This motherfucker tripping. You know? Because I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
You don't understand?
What?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
No. What is posting that on Facebook gonna do for you? Other than make
I'm
you
gonna
look
tell
like
you, I'm
a
gonna tell you.
retard.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
Other than
You know,
other than
we
make
out-
you look stupid in front of all your friends and family. So if you're just random situation,
Yeah, random situation.
female, boyfriend beat you up.
Oh, yeah.
Let me post this on Facebook and show my bruises and this and that and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I understand.
What does that do for you?
Right.
Now you just look like an abused fucking woman
Yep.
in front of all your friends and family.
Yep.
How is that helping your situation?
Yep.
What is that doing?
That's what
to
it's
you?
telling me to.
Clout. Clout.
Clout. Yeah. Clout.
Yeah,
That's what it's
you're
telling
looking
me
for
to.
sympathy.
Yeah.
You're looking for sympathy, and what is sympathy going to get you? Nothing. So what's the point in that? I just, you know, and I mean that's just one example.
This is really making me realize that way of thinking is really different to a woman.
Good. Okay.
Go ahead. Talk to him.
Yeah.
Let's hear your
For me.
Let's hear your
You
perspective.
know, because nowadays, I mean, lately, I understand what's the man's thinking way of that. You know what I mean? But the way of the woman's thinking is really different with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is a woman thinking?
Yeah,
when
what is a woman thinking?
when she posts stuff like that?
Or something like that.
What is
Because
what's the expected outcome?
yeah, because for you it's like getting sympathy is nothing, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A woman's more emotional.
99%, right?
Yeah, because you know, and maybe you're right. Maybe it is woman and man.
Yeah, because
and I
for
never realized
women,
it.
it's a big thing.
Because for a man, it's like
It's
you know, whatever problem this is, sympathy not about
Yeah.
to help me with that.
Help me, nigga.
Yeah,
Sympathy's not about to solve that.
yeah, that's what he's telling me.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
sympathy is not about to solve whatever problem. I have.
That's what he's exactly telling me. But I'm always
Yeah, let's hear
telling
your
him like,
perspective. Yeah, we want to hear.
hey, listen to me.
Yeah.
It's really different.
Yeah, it's different.
With a woman, sympathy is not just like nothing. For the woman, you know what I mean?
So you can-
it's important for
What
us.
is it?
And you know, like the problem that they can't talk about their problem, like you know, for the couple, for their partners or something, or private problems that they can release in Facebook. They can. It helps a lot for the woman. You know what I mean?
A lot of y'all can learn from this right here. This is the point of the video, right? Is you're learning from other people's perspectives, other people's walk of life.
It's a lot of women that doing that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Posting, ranting on Facebook.
Nowadays, it's not just women.
Yeah.
Men do the same thing.
Yeah.
Men do the same thing.
Because some other release their stress. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
can help it.
Yep.
I didn't say that. You know that you guys can understand that, but in other people, it way better helps.
Yeah.
A lot of helps with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I can
Because
understand that.
somebody, it's like, for example, couple, right? And I can't talk to him personally. Like we are not open like that. For just example,
Yeah.
we are not open. So I can say, hey, what's the problem? Something like that. A lot of relationship not open.
Right.
no conversation. You know what I mean?
I'm like, that's
Yes. But this is
like communication.
but that's the reality. No more lack of communication.
Yep.
It has a lot of lack
That's
of
the main
communication.
problem.
Yes.
A bunch of relationships. Like I've been in
Yeah.
like hearing or hearsay, whatever. Like it's just communication.
Yes, the way you're thinking, you're good. Because but not of people.
Not everybody.
Yeah, not everybody thinking the way you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I
That's from
understand.
y'all. That's like my elders. Anybody that I'm, you know what I'm saying?
calling us his elders.
Stop talking about elders,
This dude, I
because you are older than me.
Like, I'm serious, with all respect, bro. Like,
But now,
When you better talk to your boy.
but now you know what? Now, Chad, I realize that I understand both of sides. You know what I mean? Both of sides. Men's thinking, this woman's thinking. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I realize, I see this side and this side. Right?
And that brings up another good topic because, like, I know me personally, and I assume a lot of other men have that issue. I have a hard time relating, you know,
Right.
to how my lady feels or some of the things she thinks or sees or what, you know, and that goes back to, you know, when we were talking about, like, I don't like this person, delete her. And I'm just now at this point, because I've matured, I'm like, all right, you know. Back in the day, though, you know, me being me, I'd have been like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, why?
I'm not doing that.
No.
Like, so you trying to tell me what to do? You know, and you know, women and men just have a different way of thinking.
Yes.
Yep.
You know? And I mean that's the bottom line.
And even men, it didn't have the same way of thinking.
Right. A lot
Even
of
the
men
same
don't have
age,
way.
the same age or not the same age,
Right.
it's not all the same way of thinking.
It's not across the board.
Yes.
Just because you're this age.
Not a generalization.
Yes,
Yep.
yes,
For
that's
sure.
what. Please help me for English too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not all the same. It's not all the same experience,
Yep.
right?
Right.
It's not the same all surroundings.
Yep.
It's not the same all crowded. I mean, surrounding people. You have
Right.
surrounding people. It's not
the
all the
circle.
same.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not all the same place we raise or something.
Yeah.
We have different something in life.
Right.
At mag-request lang kayo kung ano yung mga gusto nyong i-topic
Sa mga,
namin.
mga gusto nyo namin pag-usapan,
Yeah,
anything you guys want us to talk about,
Yes.
we will cover it right here. TBD,
Just
baby.
comment
TBD.
kung anong gusto nyong pag-usapan or topic.
That's right.